Alright, so let me hit you with a scenario. You crushed your workout, you leave the gym feeling great, and then your phone rings. Yo bro, we going out tonight or what? That little devil in your shoulder tells you, come on, you only live once. But the question is alcohol harmless if you're serious about training? Or is it sabotaging you in ways you don't even realize? I mean, if we train hard, eat clean and rest, what's the harm? Alcohol can't be that bad, right? So what does alcohol really do to your training? Your recovery, your body, your sleep, your gains, and even your long-term health. Let's get this out of the way. There are people out there who train like crazy during the week, party every weekend, and then wonder why their progress stuck. There's an actual study where participants trained hard, then were given either protein, carbs, or alcohol after. The alcohol group had muscle protein synthesis reduced by 24%, even when they hit enough protein. That means same workout, same protein, different results, just because alcohol was in the system. So the idea you can cancel out drinking with discipline doesn't really work. One night doesn't erase your gains, but it does set you back. And if you're losing it consistently, you will be nowhere near where you can be. Now let's talk about hormones. Alcohol doesn't just make you tipsy. It screws with the very hormones that decide if you gain or lose muscle. Drinking a large amount of alcohol in one go can lower testosterone by 20 to 25% over the next 10 to 16 hours. However, a small or moderate amount may actually cause a slight short-term increase in testosterone. And at the same time, cortisol rises. Cortisol is a stress hormone. In small doses is fine, but chronically high, it breaks down muscle tissue and promotes fat storage. So the equation is simple. Less testosterone, more cortisol equals the exact opposite of what you want if you're chasing progress. Now before you say, well, I don't binge, even moderate drinking has been shown to reduce testosterone and mess with hormone balance. This one hurts because we've all done it. You drink, you crash, you think, whoa, best sleep of my life. Not really. Alcohol destroys REM sleep, the deep stage where your brain consolidates skill learning, memory, and recovery signals. That's the stage where your central nervous system repairs, where your body grows stronger from the workout you did earlier. One night of heavy drinking can cut REM sleep by 20 to 40%. And if you ever woke up after a party hungover, that's why. Your body was unconscious, but not repairing. Now let's break down the calories. Alcohol has 7 calories per gram, almost the same as fat. Your body doesn't store alcohol as fat. Instead, it prioritizes metabolizing alcohol first, which means your body shuts down fat burning while it clears the alcohol. So the burger you ate after getting hammered mostly gets stored as fat, because your body is too busy handling the alcohol. Alcohol spikes appetite and impairs the part of your brain that regulates self-control. You drink, you crave food, and your willpower becomes weak. So it's not just the alcohol calories, it's also the bad decisions that follow. Alcohol is diuretic. It makes you pee more, which means you lose fluids and electrolytes, and even mild dehydration, like 2% body weight, can noticeably hurt performance. Research shows dehydration increases heart rate, raises perceived exertion, and reduces endurance. And if you try to lift, your strength output is down. So if you hit the gym the morning after, you're basically training in low power mode. That's a big one. Training stimulates muscle protein synthesis. Protein fuels it, but alcohol blocks it. Alcohol interferes with the mTOR pathway, the molecular switch that tells your body to build muscle. So even if you hit your macros, even if you train hard, alcohol slows or even stops the actual rebuilding. You don't just grow from training, you grow from recovering. Alcohol sabotages that recovery. Short term, you lose a little muscle building potential. Long term, it adds up. Chronic heavy drinking reduces muscle mass, lowers bone density, damages cells, and decreases endurance capacity. You get weaker, slower, and smaller over time. That's why elite athletes either avoid alcohol or treat it as poison. They can't afford to play with something that wrecks every system they rely on. For us, maybe it's not a career ending, but it's progress ending. Look, I'm not here to say never touch alcohol again. I like to drink too. What I'm saying is understand the cost. If your goal is to be average, go ahead. Drink like everyone else. But if your goal is to actually maximize performance, to be stronger, leaner, and sharper, then alcohol has to be treated as what it is, a drug on your system. However, if you do drink, here's how to minimize the damage. Timing. Don't ever drink right after training. That's when recovery is most sensitive. Train earlier in the day or on a different day. Protein first. Eat a protein-rich meal before drinking. It won't stop hormonal changes, it'll at least give your body building blocks. Hydrate. 1 glass of water for every alcohol you drink. It's a cliche, but it works. Limit. 1 or 2 drinks, fine. But a full-on binge, that's where the damage multiplies. Every choice you make either feeds the goal or fights the goal. Training, good nutrition, sleep, that's feeding it. With alcohol, you're fighting it. And look, 5 years from now, nobody's gonna remember the vodka shots. but they will remember the discipline you built, the body you carved, and the results you carry. So the next time someone says, come on bro, one night won't hurt, you'll know the truth. It's not just about one night. It's about the habits you stack up and the results you either build or sabotage. The question is simple. Is this drink moving you forward or holding you back? Because in fitness, in life, in everything, the small choices decide the big outcomes. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite drink? Me personally, I'm more of a cocktail guy, you know? See ya.